Okay, so we've spent a half hour in this stage and I have not even completed one area, formally speaking. I do wonder if there might be fewer gates in this stage though, because we hit 25% really quickly. I guess there's only one way to find out. Need to get on top of that thing. Oh. Yeah, I really thought you would just instantly die if you touched the electricity, because that's the intuitive understanding, I think, of what losing a life means. But no, you just lose a life as if it was damage, which is very odd. But it does mean we should actually pay some attention now, I think, to picking up lives when we see them. Lest we end up having fewer lives than we'd like to have. Considering we can actually kind of realistically lose them now. Green, I haven't been you in a while. Arty probably has opinions on how I paint these things. Yes, you 50% painted already. I haven't even left the first area, which is a little strange. I'll have to actually climb on top for that, I guess. Oh, there's a blimp. I'll probably need to get up somewhere high to grab that, so... how do I get up there? Get me up. I don't know how to get up there, is the problem. I don't know if they might lower now. Don't seem to be going any lower. It's a little annoying. Like how there's just this... I can just avoid the spikes by just going around them. It's cool. Yeah, how do we get on top of there? I'm slightly curious if Zip has opinions on how to do that. Zip frequently has opinions on these going places. God, see, that... I was counting on jumping harder off that wall so I'd be able to easily land on the bridge. But I think because that pipe was near me, the game said, no, you only jump a little bit off that wall. And I had to kind of improvise from there. I really think that the way the game handles the strength of jumping off the wall is really bad. Because you can't rely... You don't know how far you're going to jump. Not knowing how you're going to jump is a major problem. That's a thing one needs to know. Camera thinks that me being here is cool, I guess. It takes on a new angle. There's another gate to open, oh jeez. So there are 3 areas at least? Maybe those other areas are smaller though. Sometimes an area is small. Ah, barely. Okay, let's get back up there because I think there was more stuff to paint. This is another case where I absolutely did other stuff before doing any of the objectives. But I think sometimes that's just worth doing. Darn little thing. Okay, there you go. Got caught on that little object when I was trying to jump off. To here. There you go. There's at least one other object I can paint right there. I don't know if there's another on the other side. I think there is. Is there a good way to get on top of there? Yeah, there we go. It's kind of fun sometimes having to be inventive to reach stuff like that. Oh yeah, you can you target the water? No? Can't remember if you can target fountains or not. Seemingly not. Huh. Come on now. That's so annoying. I can't reach this wall because there's a billboard on top of it. This wall presumably counts towards painting stuff. There we go. Jeez, some things in this game are really hard to reach. And that one's probably not optional. Okay, anyhow. We've probably painted just about everything in this area, save what's in this corner here. It's still funny to me that they leave some of the spikes up as if it's this thing you have to dodge, when again, you can just go around it. Anyways. Okay. I feel like she usually has more of a justification for her requests, but there, red. There's more Arty around here. Yeah, there's a lot of Arty in here. I'm not trying to press down, it's just happening. Oh, yeah. Wasn't sure where the stuff you need to orange was. There we go. Oh, just like I missed. How did I get so much paint on that without actually coloring it? Okay. And there's a bit more Arty up here. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say something like this. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Green up top. Oh, that's gonna be even more annoying. Is there a good way to... Yeah. Not bad a feeling. I never painted that. Or did I? Maybe I did. Yeah, this one. Yes, these two both get blue. Now I need to get hands off and make the bottom yellow. A little bit of thought. And annoying platforming, but there we go. I do sort of like, it's one part annoying and tedious, and the other hand kind of cool, when they do actually make you think about what order you paint different things in, because you can't traverse a particular area without painting it. Right. Looks like there's nothing else to do in this area, if I'm not mistaken, so... Again, I'm just gonna ignore those spikes, because I can. Actually, hold on though. Like, there's not even animation for painting that gate. Yeah, while we're here. Oh man, this wall would actually be really hard to hit. I think there's an invisible wall on top of this. Yeah, that wall in the far corner would actually be really hard to hit without actually doing what I just did. I mean, the rest of this wall you could probably hit from the other side, so me taking this route's kind of silly and pointless, but... They ruined the ruins. We're not really gonna undo that, we're just gonna make stuff colorful. Alright, we got some more ink to clean up too, probably. Oh, interesting. Does it just hit? Do you just hit the button and then it's clean permanently? You'd think they'd be more careful about protecting and like fortifying. Hello? My nunchuck stopped working during that cutscene. You'd think they'd be a bit more aggressive about fortifying the areas around. This just cannot be colored. Strategic points like water pumps and whatnot, considering how useful those are for me. And yes, I will of course go after the little professor mission there in a second. Oh, I happen to be green. There you go. Oh, we're allowed to leave. I think that'd be a little premature. Okay, apparently my nunchuck doesn't like cutscenes, however much sense that might make. Why are these white wall things not paintable? Let me deal with the outside here real quick. It's a good way to get familiar with the area on top of the fact that it's good to make sure I don't miss this stuff. That's a monument right there, of course. Yeah, since we're seeing fewer and fewer buildings that, like, house people, we're still, getting fewer ratings in each stage, I think, that we get to save, which means less time for us. Oh, this building, I thought that would be a monument. Oh, real effective spikes you guys have there. Again, it doesn't even have an animation or doesn't make a sound, it just turns a color when you touch it. I really likes it coming up here. Well, it's a little boring being made to come up here, to be honest, but... Okay. All the colors over here. And I end up being orange again anyways. Oh, no acknowledgement of having gone all these? It's kind of weird. Anyhow. Just wanted to continue to get everything on the outside. I love all these spikes you can just go around. Oh boy, that could have been a lot worse than it was. That was a pretty bad slip. But the wall just felt like being a different color than the rest. Ooh! I see I had to put some faith just then into how well my wall jump was going to take me. These look like monuments. No? Hey. This one is a monument, though. Ah, yep. You can't unliberate the Radiants. I mean, that unliberating them is literally how we got into the situation to begin with, but... I might as well deal with these guys while I'm here. That having been said, yes, thank you, game, for targeting the thing I don't want to go after there, although it was closer, I think, in this case. I did not want to go after the turret precisely because I would not have any paint afterwards. There we go. If you notice that in certain cases I kind of just refuse to paint things that I'm going around, it's because I'm thinking, I actually want to leave this unpainted for the moment, so that I will notice later that it's unpainted, and paint all of it. Right now I don't actually want to commit to painting all of this thing, and painting it part way would probably be worse from the standpoint of accidentally only painting some of it. Why are you guys not spawning? Is there a biff mission for this or something? Or is it just activate once I talk to the prof? Brown. Mop up the survivors. A little grizzly there, but okay. Yeah, these guys appear? Oh, this wasn't what I was thinking it would be, but okay. And granted, I also thought this would be weirdly far from the monument for the professor to be, but... Yeah, we should continue trying to follow the main quest line of sorts here. That's probably how we're going to get... Oh, wait. That's not what I was trying to do. What happened? So that's probably how we're gonna get monuments and so on. And other stuff for cleaning things up. Although, having said that, it sounds like you might be able to just touch these? Maybe you have to hit all of them. Oh no, not even. Oh, cool. Oh, they actually decided to guard that one. Makes sense. While we're here, we should go after this billboard, of course. I'll have to get inside there at some point. Ah, I have no mass anymore. I can't push stuff around. That's in the next area, I think. Okay. Okay, there was something... Yes. Something I wanted to paint before I went any further. I wanted to paint this thing up here. Arty doesn't operate at all. She just tells me what to do. Are there... Huh. I was told that there are 3 turrets. Apparently there's at least one more. Let me get some paint. If I'm gonna go after a bunch of turrets, I should be in tip-top shape. Whoa. Blob looked interesting for a second there. Oh, okay, I guess there are turrets you have to take out, and then also we spawned some heavies. Actually, those heavies might have already been there, because there were heavies in the same spot in the last area, too. And now Arty feels justified in bossing me around. Oh, and the professor, too. Okay. Yeah, in this particular... In this case, this particular... There you go. Monument doesn't feel especially important, but I got to do everything anyways, so... I should do these. Knowing Zip will probably tell me to use these as well, but... Might as well while I'm here. Ow! Oh, I am very slow. Hey, where's some of that not dying juice? There we go. That's on me. That was just a plain fumble. I kind of forgot that this stuff was not actually cleaned up yet. I guess that's what the prop's gonna tell me to do now. Maybe? Purple. And this will, in any case... Wait. Oh, what? No, it'll get the music going again too. I didn't pick the stuff behind. I didn't do a whole lot music-wise. Yeah, I did not clean up the ink, unfortunately. I don't know if there'll be a mission for that. Either way. Oh my god. Lady! Just telling you to paint everything every color. Leave this blue to respawn. Narrowly dodged that thing there. Where is the nearest yellow? And there's yellow up there, but that's not what I... There we go. Orange, where's the... Oh, we're supposed to make orange. Okay. Should give you a lot of time for this, for what it's worth. Some narrow movements there, trying to dodge stuff. Did I absorb the paint or dole out the paint? Okay. How? I feel like it's a little late to be questioning this, but... Is it like a Jet Set Radio Future sort of thing, where... I need green and... Where's blue? Is there blue over here? Is it... I don't know if it's like a Jet Set Radio Future thing, where inexplicably painting stuff just makes it explode. Okay, and now... I can dodge this stuff is annoying. I would carefully not paint anything. I don't even know which thing is. There's no way of knowing, I don't think. Oh. I don't think there's a way of knowing if a particular thing that's already been painted needs to be the color it currently is or not. So anything I see anywhere that's not saying, hey, this needs to be this particular color. Oh, that's evil. You have to paint these still. Also, you didn't bother modeling the underside. Where'd this go? Just opposite way. I don't really know what the point of that is. Anyways, Arty, you have more telling me things to do. Oh, fine. It's kind of a fun idea, I admit. Oh, you do not have a lot of time for this one. Oh shoot. I did not make that red enough. We can come back to that. Yeah, the paint pots make it easy. There we go. That's a cute idea. That's satisfying. But yeah, anytime I'm doing a mission for Arty, I have to be really careful about painting literally anything, basically, because if something doesn't say that it needs to be a particular color, it's perfectly possible it's already a particular color that it needs to be. At least different patterns these things are painted with, jeez. So is there no other mission here? Let me see real quick. I need to get up inside of there at some point, but... It might be a later thing. I don't see any missions from anyone here. Seems that the lights stay on these when they're deactivated. Usually a light being on a thing means that it's active. Okay. There's one little thing I thought I might have missed. Yeah, I missed a tiny thing on top of that. There we go. Yeah. Again, we don't really need to deactivate this, and it's kind of satisfying not to, in a weird way. I guess the ink here just stays ink forever, which is kind of strange, but... Alright, so I guess it's a good time to go into the next area with a new episode, so... We need to get moving a little bit, though, because we're actually starting to run out of time. Kind of. We have less than 20 minutes. Anyways, see you then.